Okay, so today is a gist about Naira Marley and Sam. Sam is the CEO of Executive Jet. As it is hot, this story is. The funny thing is, the brother's name was like number 7 on the manifest. It wasn't like the first name, so I still don't understand how they thought it was Babatunde Fashola. But let's believe him, it's fine. I mean, who are we to judge, right? So that's exactly what happened. And then, so he, in his defense, said, I thought it was Babatunde Fashola. I did not know it was a bunch of useless people. The fact that he did a drive-in concert in Nigeria. He actually came to Abuja for a driving concert, and in the midst of the pandemic where there's no activities going on, no concert, no parties, no club being and the rest of it, Naira Marley, being a Malian, decided to host a drive. Nigerians have money. 200k tickets sold out. Hey, boss. How it actually started was, Naira Marley organized, Play Network organized a Naira Marley driving concert. So the whole idea of the driving concert is you drive in, go watch it.
Naira Marley comes on stage, I want to vibe with you before I leave right now.
Okay, so I'm sure you understand what a driving concert is. You just, basically drive in and then have fun with your friends in your car, and then you get to see maybe the artist or whoever is performing, But as Malians, could not take it, and obviously people have not been stepping out for a couple of months, so they missed that hanging out, they missed going to concerts, parties, and all of that. This is what happened. Got their home training. People wanted to, testimony. I hope I pronounced it well. My fault. The soapy. Everyone wanted to dance and get along fine. So that's exactly what happened. And it was all over social media. I mean, it's Naira Marley. Everything he does is all over social media. And the funny thing is, most times Naira Marley is always, in the news for being in the EFCC nest, or this has happened, or he's not obeying social distancing and all of that. This one is a little bit different, because, he was spotted on a flight with Kim Oprah, his brother, that's the Babatunde Fashola, and a couple of other Malians, like he likes to call them. So, okay, so after the driving concert, and all of that, the CEO of Executive Jet, Mr. Sam, was actually sanctioned, and his flight was banned. So in his defense, he tried to explain to them the situation of things, that the judge was supposed to get on that flight, but unfortunately the judge called in and said he had found a way to leave town. He found a way to get to Abuja, so there was no need, and then someone ordered for the charter flight, and then when he saw the manifest, he saw Babatunde Fashola, so he assumed that it was the minister. Yeah, the current minister, who was actually the serving governor of Lagos State some time ago, Babatunde Fashola. Naira Marley, Babatunde Fashola. Naira Marley, Babatunde Fashola. Okay, so it's a bit weird that someone will mistake one for the other, but it's okay. He said so who are we to judge, right? So he mistook, he mistook Babatunde Fashola for Naira Marley. And the actual truth is Naira Marley is Aziz, but his brother's name is Babatunde Fashola. But the funny thing is, the brother's name was like number 7 on the manifest. It wasn't like the first name, so I still don't understand how they thought it was Babatunde Fashola. But let's believe him, it's fine. I mean, who are we to judge, right? So that's exactly what happened. And then, so he, in his defense, said, I thought it was Babatunde Fashola. I did not know it was a bunch of useless people. Dun, dun, dun. He said bunch of useless people, and the internet went mad. Twitter has been, in fact, just go see what people said about it. Twitter users are not finding this funny. They are so angry. Like, Twitter users, oh my god, everyone is like really going crazy on the internet because of this matter, especially the Malians. Ah, my god, this is serious. So okay guys, so Twitter, everyone was like, what did you just say? And of course Naira Marley wasn't letting it slide, so this was his reply. Yeah, Naira Marley was like 20,000 Malians fly on executive jet. With what you just said, you're calling us useless because we entered your useless plane. We're not gonna get in on that flight ever again. You know, we're even lucky that we didn't even like, cause like there was turbulence, but we're lucky that nothing happened. So I think it was just a comeback, not like anything really happened during the flight and all of that. So the comeback was strong, honestly, I must say. Why? But maybe why they called why the man, I'm not trying to defend him or anything, but maybe he said a bunch of useless because of how Malians are perceived. You know, it's perceived that Malians are the no belt gang. They don't celebrate Valentine. They don't wear panties. That's what we heard. They don't obey their parents. It's no manners. That's actually the Malian logo. So it's no manners. You know, just do whatever pleases you. If you don't want to go to school, stay at home. You can disrespect your parents and all of that, which is quite a crazy notion. But I mean, people are gonna be Malians, right? That's what we know from Malians. Maybe Naira Marley has to come out to defend himself and say that this is not what Malians are. But I'm sure maybe I'm not in his head. Maybe that's why Sam called them, that name. But whatever it says. But Naira Marley had to come back, and of course, Mr. Sam was not having it. He, came back and said people have been on his case trying to make him change his statement and all that. But he has said what he said. That those people are a bunch of useless people, and that he's not taking it back. So it's like all those movies like Danana. So it's just been on and on. So, but I mean, obviously, a bunch of useless people, he went overboard, that's for sure. But his letter was a bit tricky because it wasn't looking like an official letter. I'm sure you guys saw it was looking a little bit, it was just looking like what I would just write to my friend or my cousin or something. It wasn't looking, like something that someone would address to the Minister of Aviation. Oh, well, maybe that's how it's done in this part of the world. You never can tell. So guys, be the judge. Does this letter look official or is it just my eyes? What I said. I am not regretting calling them a bunch of useless people. I'm in my house, come and beat me. Okay, he didn't add that, but that's just me. So that's just him saying, I don't care, man. Like whatever you guys are saying, that's up to you. So I guess he's a Malian as well, because no manners is just out of there. But I guess everyone is just hyped because of the pandemic and everything going on in the world. So that's it. If there's any more just I'll definitely bring it out there. But this is all for now. We're still waiting to see if there's anything else that will come out. But yeah, that's how the Naira Marley and the Sam saga went. And even Babatunde Fashola, replied and said, oh yeah, I'm not the one that flew on that flight. We know you're not the one, bro. We know you're not Babatunde Fashola, the one that flew on the flight, because that's Naira Marley's brother. So we are aware. You don't need to explain to us. That's fine. Okay, guys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining, it's your favorite girl, Love by TV. You can see my logo over there at the back. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, remember to subscribe and follow me on my social media platforms as well. Mwah.